Hello everyone, it's the 12 of clubs, and I'm going to make a series of videos that are for beginners who are starting out in Magic, who don't know a lot of sleight of hand, that are very good tricks at the same time. So for the next few videos, they're going to be very easy tricks that really anyone can learn, as long as you have a deck of cards. So not a lot of complicated sleight of hand in these few tricks, but if you do want to see some harder tricks, make sure you check out my channel, where I have a section for more difficult effects. But for now, I'm just going to be teaching a few very easy ones for people starting out in Magic, so that they can impress their friends with just a deck of cards. So let's get started with this video, with this trick. For this effect, it's completely out of your hands. You can give the deck to your spectator. You're going to ask the spectator to cut the deck anywhere they want, anywhere at all. I'm the spectator in this case. They've cut the deck here, and you ask them to memorize that card. In this case, it's the Queen of Spades. Great. Ask them to put it back on top of this pack, and then cut this pack right up here. Then ask them to turn over the cards, and give it a few cuts. They can cut it. And as they're cutting, you want to tell them that you can see that all the cards are different. You could have picked any card you wanted to. So, they're cutting the deck. Right. And when they're done, you're going to say, I'm going to try and guess your card. Now remember, you can tell the spectators, I haven't been near the deck, but if I just put my hand on top right here, I'm getting the number kind of a high, not a 10. Was your card a 10 by any chance? And they say no. I say, you sure? And they say, yeah, no. And you say, alright, well, I'm getting a big vibe from the number 10. Here, let me try something. Why don't you deal down 10 cards from the top of the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a look at the 10th card. Was that your card? The Queen of Spades? Yep. And that is the performance of a really cool card trick. So, this is the tutorial for it. What you're going to want to do is take out every single card from one suit. I've chosen hearts in this case. And you're going to set them up in order with the Ace of Hearts on top of the face-up pack and the King on the bottom, like this. This is the setup, of course. You're going to put this on the bottom of the deck, and you're ready to go. At this point, you can go up to your spectator and ask them to cut the deck anywhere they want. So they cut it right here. Ask them to memorize the card. You truly do not look at the card. They can put it back right here. And make sure they put it back on top of this pack. Okay? If they don't, it's not going to work. And then place this pack on top. So what you're doing is getting this stack right here. This stack of 13 cards. And placing it right on top there. Okay? Now you're going to ask them to turn it over and basically keep cutting the deck. Okay? So you're actually going to control how many times they cut the deck. You're going to tell them to cut until you're not going to mention this to them, until you see one of those hearts. Okay? So in this case, we came to a 4. In the performance, I came to a 10. So, the 4 of hearts, you're going to say, great. Have you agreed that you've cut, you know that all the cards are different, and you cut a decent amount of times, your card's really lost? And they say, yes. You can flip the deck. They flip the deck over. Remember, you're not doing any of this. This is completely in the spectator's hands. You're going to say, getting a vibe. I'm getting a vibe. Was your card a 4? Okay? Now, of course, it's not. If it is a 4, then you've got a miracle on your hands. You say, great, a 4. Okay, then that means that 4 cards down will hopefully be your 4. Okay, so if it is the card, then great. If not, no problem. You know that their card is actually 4 cards from the top, so you say, you're sure it's not a 4? Why don't you deal down 4 cards? They do that. Flip over the 4th card, bam, that's their card. It's always going to work. Now, again, I'll show you again with a, where we go, right here. Say they cut a few more times. I'll show you. Let's say for example, they get to a jack. Okay, a jack. So you're gonna say, well, jack is if 10 is 10, then jack is like an 11. So you're gonna say, was your card a jack? No. Why don't you deal down 11 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it will always work, no matter what the card is. Now, in this position, you're not in a great place because you're left with a bunch of hearts over here and a bunch of hearts over here. So that's not very good. What you want to do is immediately after you do that, collect the cards except for their card and give them a shuffle. 1 or 2 shuffles will do. And then at this point, and there's nothing, you've basically destroyed the evidence. They can look through the deck. It's a completely normal deck, normal cards. They were holding onto the deck and doing everything, but somehow you guessed exactly where their cards were. So this is a really cool card trick that, again, anyone can do. It doesn't involve any sleight of hand, just a quick setup that shouldn't take too long. And so, yeah, go do this trick for your friends, get a good reaction, impress them, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video and you want more easy tutorials like this one. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.